Another one right there. Oh shit. Oh shit. That is not useful. Hey YouTube, Matt here with episode 13 of Hey Guy, It's Minecraft. A few things before I go ahead and start here. I had actually tried to make an episode 13 already. In fact, I tried to make it very soon after episode 12, and that was yesterday morning. Unfortunately, my hard drive ran out of space, so what happened was I really only recorded like the first 20 seconds of episode 13, and then I couldn't record anymore. So there's one thing. Another thing is I made a bacon explosion today. Bacon explosion. And if that sounds good, then you're right, because it is good. If you don't know what it is, you should Google it, because it's really, really very amazing. And I'm sorry for these frame rate issues. But yeah, so there's a bacon explosion in the oven right now. Another thing is, wow, okay, give me like 5 seconds to troubleshoot this. Okay, so we should be good to go. Anyway, Google bacon explosion because it's awesome. Another thing is I reinstalled the brown and bloom texture pack, so this is gonna look a little more brownish down here. Speaking of which, yeah, this is all grass. It all grew in when I was doing episode 13, so that's how I just figured out that F toggles the fog. But yeah, it all grew in, which is awesome, and I made it a little bigger. And now I think all I need is to surround it with some water. And I'll do that once I start expanding out in these directions. The last thing is that when I reinstalled the brown and bloom textures, it corrupted my world save for various reasons. And basically what happened is I lost, I was unable to access the world. The level.dat file in the world save had nothing in it anymore, and that's essential for loading the world and then like spawning. It basically saves the state of your character. So without that, the world won't even show up in the world list. Luckily, however, I had made a backup on the 11th, which was Friday. I think it was Friday, or maybe Thursday, of the file. So basically, I just threw that level.dat into the world folder, and the world is all exactly the same as I left it, but my inventory is not. One thing, I did a couple things in the last episode. I made a bow. Actually, no, I made that a couple episodes back. I made a watch and a compass. Here's the compass. It's really cool because it always points toward your save point. And so this will help me go exploring. First, before I go exploring, I'm going to build some beacons toward my spawn point and such. And then I'll know where I'm going. So yeah, my inventory is kind of weak. I lost my bow, and consequently all of the arrows that were with it. I also lost all of my torches, and there were so many of them. So right now I have to decide what I want to do. And it's looking like I'm gonna go exploring and building some beacons. I don't have a whole lot of torches, but I have enough. How about we, yeah. Let's just use these to make sticks, and then I'll make some torches out of that. So I'm gonna go exploring, build some beacons using these torches I'm about to make. And then, well, I don't know where to go from there, so. But I think that'll take up most of my time. So let's go. Let's play some Minecraft. I love the brown and bloom textures. I don't know why they weren't completely working before I stopped the last time. I don't think I showed you guys the very bottom of my dig site, my mine, but that's not really important because I haven't found anything cool in there. I haven't found any diamond. Found crap loads of redstone, and if I mentioned this already, I'm sorry, because I don't know what I talked about in episode 13. But found lots of redstone, tons and tons of redstone. And, you know, some iron, not as much iron as I would have wanted. And then, of course, some gold, but gold is useless. So, there's really no point in me getting excited over it. I have a feeling I'm close to my spawn. No, I'm not even close to it. Another thing I want to note is, yeah, I've had a beer or two. Right now it's like 3:30 p.m. It's 3:30 p.m. and I have class at 6 p.m. So I figured it'd be alright if I had a couple beers. Just a couple. I had eaten though, so I didn't really get a buzz like I was hoping for. This is a really pretty area. Just so you guys know, I'm not just running around randomly. I'm actually watching my compass here in my inventory. A couple floating blocks. There's one over there too. I recognize this stuff. I had gone over these things, I think. Is this the same world I started this series on? I think it is. So, oh, my spawn point is back here. Where you at, spawn point? Let me get my compass out here, and then you guys can see. I spawned basically right here. So if I go back that way, I'll find my stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and set up some beacons, hopefully before the light goes out. I'm not sure when this episode will hit YouTube at this point, so if it's near Thanksgiving time, happy Thanksgiving to those of you who celebrate. Otherwise, you know, happy Thursday, which is when Thanksgiving happens. And if you're not even okay with celebrating normal days, then I'm ashamed of you. I celebrate every day of my life, and I hate to sound like I'm preaching, but you better celebrate. So here's my beacon tower. Just gonna throw some torches on there. And then boom. So now I can see that. I don't even remember anything about my old base. I really don't. I remember absolutely nothing about my old base. How weird is that? It hasn't been that incredibly long, I just don't remember anything about it. So, oh well. So I'm gonna keep running out this way. I guess I'll go ahead and fast forward through here. And then start back up when I'm at an appropriate place. Because there isn't a whole lot to see. I'm just kind of running around and building beacons. Okay, so I'm at a stopping point here. I'm actually running out of time. And, you know, that's okay. This was another wasted episode, just like episode 10. But, to be honest, I have a good reason to waste an episode, because I really had to, you know, mostly start over. So, I'll see you guys for episode 14. Episode 14. Very soon. And yeah, episode 14. Keep playing Minecraft. Have fun with it. And again, leave some feedback if you'd like to see anything in particular. And subscribe if you like my videos. If you don't like my videos, you should subscribe anyway and keep watching them. But if you don't, I guess I can't do anything about it. So, yeah, I'll see you guys for episode 14. Peace.